going on here? We're doing it again. The ghost keeps us going. They like that song.
That's so funny.
Oh no.
One day we'll get it right.
Yeah,
It's only episode like what, 32, 33? What
yeah,
is it today?
it's only 32 shows and we still can't get it right. But
32.
we try. We don't give up yet, So welcome everybody to the Seekers Chronicles Paranormal Historians.
Woo!
We're back. We're
back.
We're back.
Again.
Don't want ya. So we have a good show tonight. We got a great guest, good friend. We investigated quite a few times together, so he's a great guy to have in your corner just in case something attacks you. So here, so Jenny.
Yeah.
I don't want you to kick my butt, Jenny. So how was your weekend? Do anything good?
Really? Oh, it was beautiful. What beautiful weather.
It was.
Unbelievable. Like 70 degrees and sunny. I know everybody at Penhurst was sweating on Saturday. It was a bit warm on Saturday.
There was cases of people passing out and stuff like that. That's how hot it was. Wow.
Yeah, forget it. I can't take that. Actually, I had a really nice weekend. For once, I didn't investigate. Can you believe it? I did a little investigation because I got to do something.
You got to carry your recorders with you.
I know I did actually. I went to History Day in a town by me, and they did reenactments like Civil War and Revolutionary War costumes, reenactments, music, candle making, paper making. It was really, really nice, history focused. Loved it, and of course, I had my recorder with me, and of course, I went in the blacksmith shop and did some EVPs afterwards.
Yeah, you got to do your EVPs in there. I didn't do nothing. I stayed home. I was with the grandbaby. My grandson was over. He
turned
was
one.
Sick.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, it was his birthday. Birthday was on Friday. Turned one. Hey, happy birthday,
Happy birthday,
but yeah, he got a little sick, and they were having a big barbecue and stuff, and they couldn't do it. We couldn't do it because of him being sick, and then my sister-in-law was sick. My daughter-in-law was sick, and it was but he was sick, but he was cheerful and everything. So
yeah, they're resilient. They bounce back.
Yeah, he'll be all right. They're going to California. They're leaving tomorrow. So.
Oh, really?
Everybody's better now, and they're all going to California. They got a wedding out there, so they all got getting dressed up. It's one of those traditional Indian weddings where they got to actually wear the outfits. Mm-hmm. So they got an outfit they got 3 outfits for my
for
my grandson.
Oh my God!
I can't wait to see him in that outfit. That's pretty cool.
What a cutie pie! That's awesome.
It is what it is. And this weekend I'll be going to Poconos, my place out there. So hopefully, and I'll have my grand pup with me.
Oh, nice.
Oka's going to be with my doggy. So we'll have a good weekend. So,
and I have an investigation.
Yay! No, really?
Yeah, really. Friday night with the Moon Ladies.
The Moon Girls.
The Moon Girls. The Moon Ladies. So we don't have Kim tonight. You may notice that we're missing somebody. We missed her.
Kim is off being a medium somewhere else. She's doing a show tonight. Well, she's with Richard Marcella. They're doing an event together, and we're going to miss her, but she's still doing what she loves.
Investigator and a friend. We love having friends on this show. Our friend Bill Helms is here tonight from CASPER. That stands for the Catskill Area Society for Paranormal Education and Research. Welcome, Bill.
Here he is. Hey, what's up?
How are you?
Woo. Thanks for coming.
Good. We're doing good tonight. We're doing good because you're here.
Hey. Always good.
It's always a party.
It's always a party when you show up.
Yeah, always.
I try.
Always. Thanks for being here.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Of course. Yeah. Of course. We're excited.
Yeah, it's a little switch. from you doing your meetups. You're gonna definitely advertise the meetups. He does meetups at the Shanley Hotel, my favorite place. So
his favorite place that we talk
my
about all the
favorite,
time.
my favorite. I'll be there in 2 weeks.
Shanley is definitely a fun place, without a doubt.
Yeah,
it's his favorite by far.
Yeah, definitely my favorite. Like I said, we're gonna be there in 2 weeks.
We're going to be there in 2 weeks. That's right, and
That's
in a
awesome.
month from tomorrow. So
Nice.
2 times in the next month.
Yeah. So, Bill, first of all, you told me the story how you came up with the name Casper. Can you?
Well,
how you had to go through all those different names just to come up with the name Casper as your logo.
Actually, what I did was I tried to. I mean, you could tell I'm old. I've been around.
Oh, stop.
So growing up, Casper was one of my favorite cartoons to watch.
Yeah, I love it.
So I found that the logo for the movie was public domain.
Oh, no way.
So I was like, oh, I could use this. So of course I contact not for imprint, I forget which one it was, to do it, and they wouldn't do it. They said it's copyrighted. I said, no, it's not. Here's the link, the page, and everything. They wouldn't do it. So I'm like, okay, back to the drawing board. So that's when I came up with it just combination of seeing the ghosts on Scooby-Doo and that gave me the idea for the design for the ghost itself.
Yeah.
And then Casper, I wanted the name, and I just tried to figure out how can I get this to fit. And then I looked at it and I says, oh, you idiot. It's that easy. I says, you're in the Catskill Mountains up in New York. So Catskill area, society, paranormal education research. I says, this works.
It's perfect. It really is.
I love it.
It was meant to be.
But it was amazing just because they didn't want to use, because they said it wasn't public domain, even though it was.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, fine. Now I don't even have to worry about it if somebody ever does buy it, because this is mine.
It's just abbreviation. So they can't even say anything. It's just the letters. You know,
if somebody says anything, then I'll just put little circle dots.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. I love the Scooby-Doo ghost. That's totally Scooby-Doo.
Yeah. Scooby-Doo.
It just gave me the idea, so I just started drawing it free. You know, of course, it was really rough before my wife decided to have one of the people in her art department clean it up and make it nice and smooth. So, and it came out really nice.
Yeah, it's nice. You know, so one of our first questions we ask everybody is, how did you get started in all this paranormal stuff?
Yeah.
Well, I was always fascinated with the unexplained. Basically, there used to be a show on Channel 9 back in the 70s, hosted by Leonard Nimoy, called In Search Of. And they delved into a whole bunch of things, but they didn't use the terminology like they use today. It was unexplained, ancient civilizations. Now we know it as UFO, UAPs, Bigfoot, and paranormal all came out of it. But just everything's the same. It's just the terminology has changed. It's been updated. And then I think once the internet was out there, it was easier to look up stuff because local libraries didn't have any information on anything if it wasn't mainstream. So then once the internet came and the shows came on TV, then it was like, okay. And when I bought this was probably back in 2000. Oh, when I first got involved, really got into it, was probably 2009. And I had just went out and bought a digital recorder, and I was like a little late buying it because it was a Panasonic, but it wasn't. It was the model that replaced the DR60. So if I would have bought it just a little bit earlier, I would have had the one everybody's looking for. But
yeah, I feel that pain.
So, but then I got into it, and ever since then, I've just, I joined a couple groups in the beginning and then found that after I was helping one group in that, and then it became a little bit of an issue with them and that little in-house whatever, and then they didn't use me on investigations anymore, and I had no problem with it because a lot of my other friends got thrown that were actually in the group left, and I wasn't in the group. I just helped. I just helped with take an area and then just host it for them for their investigations.
Nice.
But, I learned a lot over the years working with people, and the more people you work with, the bigger your family gets, and then you just, everything works then.
Yeah, you're right with that.
I was better
agree
off
with you.
doing everything on my own and all that stuff.
Yeah,
And the longer you go too, the more of the certain people you start attracting to, like, have the same beliefs as you do. Not that negative stuff, but your positive stuff. And it's not only just about. It's not about the investigation and everything. It's about each other. You take care of each other. That's what people forget now. They go out there and they have these teams are like, we gotta get everything. No, you have to think about each other. You gotta get along with the living before you go and investigate the dead.
That's a quote for sure. You find your family as you go.
Yeah,
you really do. You find your
definitely
people.
do. And I think, and everybody, when I was helping this one group, they'd come up to me, because they'd go back. They had a sheet to fill out and everything. How was your experience? Who did you enjoy working with the most? And of course, I got the most because I would get the activity. And the whole thing is knowing the right questions to ask. So knowing the history, doing the biggest thing in the R in Casper, which is right there.
Oh, yeah.
Research
yes.
gets you the best evidence because you know what questions to ask that you're going to get the answers to. You can't go into a place and say, "Oh, do you know you're dead?" Yeah. If I'm on the other side looking at that, I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not going to answer that."
I'd be giving you the finger from the other side. Yeah,
no.
exactly.
If you know any of the research or stuff like
what
that,
do you think?
Historic places are easy to do because there's so much stuff available, and the best questions.
And the layers and layers and layers on those historic places, especially in New York and New Jersey. Yeah, we're so lucky. Yeah, that's my quote, my paranormal lasagna. But we're so lucky in New York and New Jersey. Don't you agree? I mean, we have just layers upon layers from the 1600s, 1700s, 1800s.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, New York has tons of it because of the Hudson Valley with the wars. So you have all those historical places. Same with Jersey, Fort Monmouth, all the way down to Fort Monmouth, and all that stuff. Anywhere up to Delaware.
Yeah.
Well, that was all protected.
Yes.
Yeah. That's and I'm glad that like you said, New York, out upstate. For me, it's more upstate. Like you guys are, it's upstate to me.
Yeah, exactly.
And when I go investigating, I go out there. Huh?
It's upstate to us too.
Yeah, I know. Well, we call you guys upstate, Catskills and stuff like that. That's upstate for us. But for you, it's more like up, like
Buffalo,
Albany and
Rochester.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's upstate for us upstaters. Yeah.
Yeah, and you guys upstate for me. Anything I got to go over a bridge or water, it's not close.
No, it's expensive and it's 2 hours away.
Yeah. Everything's like
across the bridge.
Hour and a half, 2 hours. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, you're right. And people in those areas are more open to the paranormal than I find out in New York City here. And to get into locations here, you have to have some kind of show or something else. So, yeah. And you guys got a lot of stuff up there. Like I said, and I do go to you guys out there to investigate, especially Shanley. I think that's my place. So
yeah, that's his place.
Yeah. So we got some. Well, we got some time. We got all night to talk about the evidence and stuff like that.
So right now, are you on a team, like a full team?
Myself, it's just Casper.
Just Casper. Okay.
Yeah.
Just me and my wife Christina.
Yeah, we should bring her up because she's fabulous.
Yeah, she is.
Hi, Christina. We have to say hi to her.
We all worked together, so that was good. We worked at the channel. We worked at different places. So I don't know how many times. I can tell you the truth. I know you so long. I don't remember even meeting you. Do you
Oh,
remember when
We've done
that?
so many places.
Yeah. So I'm not. It's like okay. I when I heard the name Casper, I was like, oh, that's so cool.
it is
That was
cool.
so cool. I love that name because of course, even though I like Casper, I also like on the show the Red Hot, the little devil, Red Hot,
Oh,
and Wendy
wait,
was his girlfriend. Was the
what's red
witch.
hot? What's red hot?
He was a little
Like
devil.
the evil ghost.
The evil
Yeah,
ghost.
Yeah.
he was
Okay,
the little devil guy.
Little
And
devil
then
guy. Regular guy with a
Love
pitchfork.
it.
Wendy was the witch.
I love it.
Yeah,
Well,
that was her.
before we
So,
talk about locations, can you talk a little bit more about your meetups for Casper?
Sure.
oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, at the I was doing it at a local brewery in Middletown, which was great. They gave me the start for it and that. And then I did lose a little bit of clientele, but now I've gained a whole bunch of other regulars that, and the ones from Middletown sometimes come up, but not as often as I like.
Mhm.
Okay, so
But,
what's a meetup for those who are watching and
Okay.
all over the country?
We get together at the Shanley Hotel on the third Monday of every month, except for July and August, because I like to take the summer off. and
Yeah, of
relax.
course.
It goes from 6:30 to 9:30. I have a guest speaker, which I do Facebook Live. So if you can't make it, you can at least see the lecture.
Mhm.
And then after the lecture is done, then the FaceTime goes off and we do a mini investigation. And all this is $20, includes all that. Plus you get a pizza and pasta dinner.
Whoa.
So,
Hey.
and it's great because I've had I don't know how many people. I mean, I've been doing this since 21, so it's coming up on oh wait, I'm sorry, April, this past April, last meetup was 4 years. So
Wow.
it was pretty good.
Wow.
I'm very
Because I
happy
did
about it.
speak at the brewery with you guys. I was one of the guests at the brewery to speak, and then you try to get me on in like next week, a couple like next month or something like that. And, yeah, and I'm going to be away that day.
That's fine. No worries.
Yeah, I like to still come. So
Yeah. It's
Then,
fantastic.
and then we'll pick up over, and then it'll be, we'll get to after June. Then the next post will be, I'll do some over the summer and then start back up in September and that. And then the Christmas parties. This year's Christmas party is going to be fun. It's the third Monday, so I'm not sure off the top of my head what date it is.
in December.
Yeah, I think the 16th.
Okay.
But
Okay.
yeah, a friend of mine's mini series. He's going to come and talk about it, so I'm looking forward to that. Yeah.
Nice,
Oh,
nice.
awesome, awesome.
Yeah, you have some great speakers, really interesting, good speakers.
I'll try to
and you have
maybe get up there for that.
variety.
Yeah, that's going to be fun.
I'll try to get up there for that.
Can't talk about it yet until it drops.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
once it drops, then we could talk freely about it.
I know a couple of people right now doing miniseries and other stuff, but yeah, I know who you're talking about. So
yeah, we can't just mention names.
Yeah. If we tell you, we have to kill you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, and I know a guy that will.
Yeah. They don't mess with
Works
that.
for cannolis.
Hey, and he works for cannolis. Give him a nice fresh cannoli, and you're gone. Yeah. So yeah, I mean,
it's been fun. It really has been, and it's nice because I'm there every month, and I get to investigate. I basically just do the one area in the meeting room, and that on the seance table.
Oh,
and
nice.
It's just nice the story that I've been able to put together with spirits that nobody knew was there. There's probably, I think I'm up to like 8 or 9 of them now.
Wow.
And it's getting difficult because every month I go, I got to talk to all of them. I just can't concentrate on 1 or 2 of them because then they feel left out. I don't want to upset the apple.
You got like a checklist, spirit.
You don't want them to be mad at you.
It's a lot of fun. I've been able to get names, first names, last names, date of births,
Wow.
date of deaths. Yeah,
Wow.
I started
incredible.
a friend of mine, because I have no problem giving plugs. A friend of mine, Melissa, owns the Light Club Curiosity Shop in Warwick, New York.
I've been there.
And in
I've been
Sugar
there.
Land, New York. She was a guest speaker at the brewery and at the Shanley,
Yeah.
and she brought some. She did her lecture and that, and she brought some stuff to play with and that, and items were for sale, and she had this tool that I started playing with, and I was really getting responses from it. And I asked her, I says, "Is this promised to somebody?" She goes, "It was, but it's chosen you."
Yeah.
And I took that to heart because I've known her for years,
Mhm.
and she was my officiant at my wedding.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
lovely.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, she's lovely. And both those stores are amazing places.
Yeah.
We investigated one.
The one in Sugarloaf is very cool because it's part of the underground. The basement was part of the underground railroad.
Yes.
That's
Pretty cool.
Yeah, so
Oh, wow.
it's the story I've been just able to been lucky enough to be put together, and having Irish in my roots, and the spirits that I'm talking to are a bunch of
Yeah.
Irishmen.
At the
So
Shanley.
it's a lot of fun because at least I have some background, so I can get into it, and
Mhm.
even the spellings, like the one main spirit that I discovered first, his name is Anthony. His last name is O'Riordan, and I
Okay.
thought, and when
Like REA?
no
No? REI?
Gaelic way, R
Oh.
O'Riordan, RIORDAN.
Got it. I got it. RIOR. Gotcha.
And I didn't
Riordan.
realize that it was spelt that way until I looked it up.
Right.
And
It makes sense though when you spell it like that.
then I'm thinking to myself, you know what? I'm going to Gettysburg. There's an Irish store there, and they have the little family crest pins because I have one for my namesake. And so I go to walk to the store, and it's closed. It's gone. I'm like, what? No, they moved. Oh, thank God. They moved across the circle. I was like, yeah,
Okay.
thank God.
Yeah.
So I go in there and I says, do you have the little crest pins? I says, she
O'Riordan.
says, yeah, what name are you looking for? I says, I'm looking for O'Riordan. She says, yeah, there's one over there and it's been there for years. I says, that's
goodness.
because it was meant for me to take.
Wow.
Mhm.
So I went
Oh,
there, I bought
chills.
it, and now it's in the seance room on the fireplace. There's a little dish and it's right there.
Well,
We're gonna have
Yeah.
to check that out.
that's okay. Yeah, we're going to be there in 2 weeks. We're going there
Yeah.
It was-
the 31st.
And she was truthful because there was dust all over it.
Yeah.
Because it's probably just a spelling for, it's probably when if that name ever came over here and they went through Ellis Island, they would
Yeah.
be, I'm sure that they changed the spelling on it to
Yep.
REARDON, like
I
they
hear
did with
ya.
a lot of names of
Mhm.
immigrants that came through Ellis
Yeah.
Island. Either
Mhm.
shorten the names or Americanized them for pronunciations.
Yeah, they took a.
Yeah.
I know the Italians. My name's been changed. It was,
Has it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Shimonelli, SCIM, and they took the C out, and it's SIM.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was Shimonelli.
Which I think is totally wrong. You shouldn't do
Yeah.
that out of respect for another person.
I agree.
Well, do you know why there's so many Tonys in New York?
No, why?
Because when when they came to New York, they had T2 and Y.
Why? Yeah. It's an old comedian joke up in the
Yeah,
bush.
it's old Joe. You
Oh
don't
my
know that?
god.
2 and Y.
I'm so gullible.
That's why so many
I'm so
Tonys in New York. Hey,
gullible.
I know it's an old comedian. It's a silly
We'll be-
joke, but
we'll
hey,
be here all night, you guys.
hey, I'd be here all week. Hey, try the liver.
Yeah. And especially like we have someone in our audience every week, Mary Beth. She had a Polish last name that was changed because no one could pronounce it.
Yeah.
That's rough. I mean, like that's rough.
I have Polish. I'm Polish, German, and Irish.
Oh wow.
So yeah, I get the Polish names. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
because
hard.
they were some of them were this long,
Yeah,
and they just shortened them up.
a lot of consonants. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That's basically what it's 3 consonants. They
Yeah.
just didn't get it then,
Exactly.
which really isn't fair. But
that's
No.
why those Dutch names are really big too, aren't they?
Hey.
Those Dutch. She's Dutch.
I'm Dutch.
no, I have a friend of mine that's 11. He's Dutch.
He has
Oh,
11 letters.
Yeah, 11 letters. Yeah,
Yeah, so it's like these big names.
those I know.
Yeah.
Those I know. Well, because you have Van. and the
A
van,
lot of them are,
a
yeah.
lot of the van, and then it's not separated. It's van in one word, but
Oh,
it's all
it's not?
together.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's not. His isn't separated.
Yeah, some are, and I think depending on who you got when you came here, you know,
That's true. Yeah,
it should be
always
separated.
possible.
Yeah, like technically it should be separated.
Mm-hmm.
Well, but you can relate, you know, like you're Irish, you relate to the Irish Coast. I get it. Like the place that I'm going Friday is a Dutch homestead. I've gotten EVPs in Dutch. I'm from there. Like, you know, I feel like you can really, like you said before, you do your research, you relate, you understand, you know, you ask those important questions. So
Basically, I was able to narrow stuff down and found out that he ran, I just figured Irish. Okay. These are the years that he's up here. Cause once I got the date of birth, then I figured everything out and then started piecing the puzzle together. And I just shot in the dark, popped into my head. He runs moonshine. So I asked him, I said, do you run moonshine from the city up here? Yeah.
are you sensitive? Are you a sensitive?
I'm actually, I'm opening up.
Good for you.
Yeah. I get crazy. I don't see things or hear things, but something will just pop in my head, non-verbal, non-photographic. It'll just pop in and it just comes out. Yeah, it's like
and
it's like more like a little bit of an intuition. I'll get to one part and then like their date of births and that, and then I'll be like, no, I can't be that.
Right.
And I say it, and it is, and it's unfortunately one of the spirits. I don't know if it was Anthony, which is nicknamed Fluffy. He actually died on Christmas Day, so that's a bad day to die on for an Irish Catholic.
I have a drawing from that spot. We're doing stuff there, and I seen a spirit of a man, and he was all beat up. He had a straight, long beard with a hair combed over. He had a little messy, but his face had a fat lip and a thing. And I drew that picture. I don't have it on me right now.
Did you get a name, or you just got a face?
I got the face on that one.
Okay, you know what? If you can send that to me when I go next month, I'll hold it up in the air and I'll ask all the spirits that I've contacted with, "Is this you?" And then see who it is. I can do that.
This? Yeah,
because they can actually. Anthony is pretty amazing. He freaks me out at times. He knows what year it is, the day. He knows the month, day, and the year, and he knows what time it is. He can see things.
That's fascinating.
Which freaked me out. I'm like,
yeah, that's powerful.
I'll show you the picture. I just downloaded it. Here we
go. Anthony freaks me out too all the time. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, send that to me in Messenger, and then
oh my gosh, look!
And I'll hold it up, and I'll see who it is.
That looks like
I was in the seance room, and there was a bad smell. I smelled something like a bad smell, and then I seen this. He was standing because I think Ron was running the digital seance stuff.
Okay.
And that's what I seen. And then I drew and I showed Kelly it, and I'm not sure if she recognized anything like that. And so I asked her, "You want that?" And she goes, "No." So it's okay.
Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah, but I can see if we can put a name to it. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. That because he had like a body odor. I'm staying there and I start smelling like body odor. I'm looking at the person next to me like, you should take a bath, But it was and then I seen this. He actually was a figure. He just came in and left. Just boop. Wow. And I was like, "Whoa, check this out."
Yeah, this is great.
He looked like he was beat up.
Yeah. His eye was all black and his lip was fat.
I wonder if that's William Neal, the bouncer for the Bordello.
Possibly.
Or it could be just a patron. It might not even be anybody that's there.
Could have been beat up by William.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, which I can ask him. I can ask William, does this guy look familiar?
Exactly.
Well, he might be the guy in the. He might be the guy in the.
I can ask him, and then I can ask him if he does know him. If he does recognize him, I can ask him if he knows his name, and if he does, then I just got to try to figure it out.
I love
Okay.
this
Yeah, so then-
collaboration. This is so good. This is what
Yeah.
we talk about. This para family, and it doesn't have to be local. We could have people in
No.
California, in Kansas. We have friends in Minnesota, Missouri
it's like
watching.
when I do a drawing and then somebody could come up and actually verify something I drew out of nothing, and that makes me feel good.
The
You know what I mean?
greatest. It could be a vagrant. You never know. Like the Shanley. I mean, it could be somebody just passing by.
It's possible.
But Anthony, your spirit would know because he is super intelligent.
Yeah.
Kind of freaks me out at times, but yeah,
Almost like
he has a nickname. His nickname is Fluffy.
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 Does that mean he's like big and tough because you call him Fluffy?
No.
Is that ironic or
no? He's got curly red hair.
sarcastic? Oh my God.
He's got curly red hair.
Curly red hair.
Oh, okay.
Curly red hair.
All right.
Yeah.
Fluffy.
No, it's nice when you can collaborate like this, but then it's even crazier. This is a crazy story. 2 locations, hundreds of miles apart, connected.
Mm-hmm.
I went up and did Greystone Manor when I did Rolling Hills. I did Rolling Hills one night, or Greystone Manor one night, and then the next night I came down back down to Batavia and did Rolling Hills.
Right.
And both owners, both sweethearts.
Oh yeah.
Accommodating and everything. And so Greystone Manor was owned by Curtis Root, who bred horses. He was one of the first early standard breds with the bikes in the back. And on the property, you can see where the quarter mile track was that he would train the horses on.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, he lost his life with his one prize horse accidentally fell on him. He got back into the house and then eventually expired from injuries.
Mm-hmm.
But we were up there and I got the whole history on that. And he was one of the first standardbred horse breeders in the state. So people would come up from all over the state to get his horses because they were winners.
Oh, Kim would love this. Kim's a horse veterinarian.
We did the well, I got another horse story too. We can do that.
You have to save it for Kim.
So let me continue with this one. Then we were doing Catherine's in Goshen.
Right.
Okay. And
I know it. Anthony knows it.
Yeah. Downstairs, there's the long bar and it goes along the wall and then tucks around the far side up against the wall. So we started doing I got a little bit of it. Once I smelled cigars, then somebody jumped in and because I was the only one smelling it. And then one of the waitresses said, "Oh yeah, that's because I was right at the corner of the bar and I just got hit with it. Nobody else smelt it but me." And I'm like, okay, this is odd. And then I got the story on it that there was a gentleman that used to go and bet at the track in Goshen. And this was his spot where he sat and he drank bourbon, whiskey, and smoked cigars.
Oh, wow.
So he was there.
Wow.
But he also owned horses. So I was like, okay, that's a standardbred track. I got the dates and that. She says, yeah, back in the the early 1900s. And I'm like, okay. So I start putting it together. So I'm like, okay. So just doing a dowsing rod session, I was able to get the age of the horse.
Oh.
I was able to get the color of the horse, the sex of the horse, and just by yes and no and just running all the colors and all that stuff. And by my parents having racehorses at Monticello, I was always at the barn, so I knew the horse, the horse stuff inside and out.
Yeah.
And then I just says, well, let's just see. I says, did you buy your horse from a breeder in New York? Yes. Upstate New York? Yes.
Oh.
All the way up by Buffalo? Yes. And then I says, See, I don't know if it was called Greystone Manor then, or that came later. So I just laid off that because that might have confused them. So I just, started overthinking it a little bit, but I figured, you know what, maybe I'm not.
Well, you're getting excited at this point. Like you're getting close.
Oh yeah, no. I'm definitely, and I'm trying to stay contained and everything because the people don't know what's going on. They don't know the backstory that I'm trying to put together.
Right.
And I says, was the breeder's name Curtis Root, Root? Yes.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
So I haven't been able to.
At that point.
Unfortunately, I probably can get into the now in Goshen, New York. There's the Harness Track Hall of Fame, so they have all the records for harness racing. But this was over COVID. The first couple of years of COVID, everything was shut down. I don't know if I can get into the records because I would love to put that together. I reached out to the owner of Greystone and told her that, and she was excited. Right. I just said I just got to get down into into the records, which are off limits for right now. So I got to let them open that back up, and then maybe I can dig up and just. Since I have I just have to go back and get the audio and just take my notes from there, and then see if I can. But it's amazing now to connect it one part of the state to the other part of the state, which was pretty cool.
That's so cool.
Yeah, stuff like that. That's the fun part when you can take two destinations hundreds of miles apart and connect them.
Oh yeah, definitely. I completely relate.
Cognac, that's Lourdes.
You make those connections. Hi, Lourdes.
Yeah, she's saying hi.
Rolling Hills is one of my absolute favorite locations.
Rolling Hills, and Sharon, the owner, is a sweetheart.
Yeah, I agree. And
he has some evidence of Rolling Hills, so maybe we start getting into that.
I went to high school in Rochester.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean,
Rolling Hills is definitely it is a lot of fun. It's definitely
active.
Very active, and not negative. I didn't feel anything negative in there.
No, but all. It's active. It was one of the most active.
Yeah. I never been there.
Yeah, I always tell people if you want activity, go there.
Especially Shadow Hall.
Yes.
If you sit at the back end and then stare at the staircase.
There's always shadow,
But I found one part of the wing. The last time I was there, I didn't know. I must have missed one part off one floor. I knew Roy's room. I always go to. I always
of course
to him and played some music for him and stuff. But I wound up in this back room and I got with these two people that like to act out everything, which I never really saw before. But they were getting stuff. Doctor, all this stuff. And I'm like,
oh, I see.
But they're
like
acting it out like it's really happening.
Okay, like it's
so
real.
They're yelling loudly and directly and all that stuff. And I'm like, and then I was like, and then they decided to go to another room. He says, "Are you coming with us?" I said, "No, I'm good. I want to do my own thing." And then I walked into a back room, which I think I don't know what room was, all surrounded in tile. And all of a sudden, I walked halfway through it and got smacked in the face with perfume.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, all of a sudden, I found last night at the meetup that there's a term for what I have where I can smell stuff that nobody else can smell. I didn't know there's a clear essence or clear something. So I was like,
I didn't know that.
This is pretty cool. Yeah, just one for, and if sometimes people will taste, they'll taste something that nobody else can taste. They'll taste like just walk and just taste the cheeseburger.
There's a term for every sense. Yeah, exactly. Clairaudience.
When I'm hungry, I can always taste something.
Yeah, he's always hungry.
I'm always hungry.
Me too. Me too.
You got this clip here.
Oh,
Rolling Hills.
Yes. Yeah, let's get right into
might want. Let's start showing me.
Everyone's here. Let's do it.
Here we go. Okay.
Yeah, mine is really hit or miss too. It just went off, and then mine won't let me take a picture of this door, whereas the other ones have. Well, I'm glad yours did. Mine didn't. Mine's like. What the hell? No one. Look at that ball.
Yeah, no.
Millen?
Yeah?
Look at that ball.
Yeah.
Where did it come from?
All the way down the hallway. I actually heard it.
I did too. And then I saw it roll a circle right there.
Yeah. and hopefully the camera got it. I got a cold chill about 10 seconds before that thing happened. Back here.
Or are we sure that there's nobody in that room?
Those girls are up. Hey, Lizzie Gordon, overnighter person, are you down there?
You heard that thing bouncing down the hallway.
Like,
You can hear it.
what?
You could hear it before you actually saw it. And then
you
you
heard,
heard the REM, then
dancing
you heard
and
the
then
REM
rolling.
pod go off. Then
Yes.
you heard the REM pod go off.
Yes. First,
Yeah,
I
then the
thought
REM
someone
pod went
was
off.
running towards you, but it was a ball. But it was so
Oh,
loud.
yeah, I
It sounded
thought
like,
somebody was coming at first, stomping,
yeah,
and that, and
it
all of a sudden
sounded
you hear the
like
ball
that.
bouncing.
Yeah, what the hell? Exactly.
That was
Mary
crazy.
Beth. that
That
was
was,
nuts.
And the couple that was with me there were, they were from, I think from Ohio.
Mm.
And even they were
Ohio.
blown away by it.
Yeah, even I love how you said that because we always talk about Ohio on this show, how there's so many active locations in Ohio. Yeah, that was nuts.
And then once, we
you
got
can
done
hear it.
there, we started, I shut the camera down. We started walking up to a different area. He says, he goes, hey, I just got to tell you, 10 seconds before that happened, my phone just shut off.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I love that.
It didn't
lasagna.
die. His phone didn't die. It just shut off.
It just
because
shut off.
He turned it right back on. Yeah, started right back
I've
up
had
from
that happen. It turns
like if
off
somebody
and turns back
if
on.
he did shut it off, and when he hit to start it, it started up like it was just starting up for the first
That's
time.
amazing.
Yeah.
And then the ball, and then the REM pod.
Yeah, it was like everything in order. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Love
Yeah,
it.
that's
I love
that's
that.
it. You have something here, Crying Baby. I think you said that was Burlington Prison.
Oh, that's Burlington. Do you want to just play it, and then we'll talk about it? Because
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
I
you got two things at Burlington Prison. So
We
here's
love
number one.
Burlington.
Is Crying Baby. You can hear that clearly.
Wait,
You hear
I mean,
that.
that's not like sometimes you hear like a cry, it could be an animal, it could be whatever. That's a
Mhm.
baby. That's like a
baby,
newborn
yeah.
baby crying.
And you could hear the
Like-
echo like it's inside because the whole place is concrete.
Yeah.
That's
So
And
you have that
you
echo
are-
to it.
And you're on the second floor
Right.
picking it up.
And that's the solitary confinement.
Yes.
So I
Okay.
think what it was is I think when that happened, the time that was actually happening and being replayed, I think was on a
Mhm.
Sunday
Uh-huh.
when visiting hours, because
Well,
Mhm.
Sunday
a debtor's
was family
prison.
visiting day, and it was
Mhm.
probably time to leave, and the baby didn't want to leave daddy.
it could
Yeah.
be, but there were babies there. There was a debtor's prison as well, and they had
Yes.
they had young kids
That's-
there and they had moms
yeah.
with families. They had families there,
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
gathered into a cell. So
Yeah,
it
just-
could have been that too.
It's
Yeah.
kind of crazy. I mean,
There were babies there.
okay,
Yeah.
that was pretty
I mean,
cool.
this is in Mount Holly, New Jersey, if anybody's curious. Burlington Prison Museum.
Awesome
Yeah.
place.
One of our favorite locations. I'll be there again this year. We go every year. Anthony and I have been there together at least once
Yes.
or twice.
I've been going there since 2008, 2009. I went.
Yeah, it's a
that's like one of the first
wonderful
places
location.
I've been to. I mean, I found that place because Ghost Hunter, the store,
Oh yeah, that's right.
needs to be in.
Oh, yeah, it was down-
Holly.
Dave
and-
Giuliani had it
yeah.
around the corner. Yeah.
Yeah. So I went to there, and my brother wanted to go. Hey, let's go check it out. Let's go check it out. So I'm there, and I'm like, is there any cool places to investigate around here? So the woman that was working there goes, yeah, there's Burlington. So we went there. I went in, and I talked to what's the woman in charge, Michelle,
Yeah, I know. I can't think of her name. I know.
With the
Yeah.
brown hair. Yeah.
Yeah. I got it written down somewhere. And she goes, yeah, we do this. And I said, okay, I'm going to get it. Then you have to go through the whole process of getting certain days and sending money in and everything like that. And we went. And I've been
10
there.
pe-
I don't
10
know.
people max, which is nice.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
really
and you don't want to go over. And that place is 10 people is still a lot because
it's loud.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No,
you could
true.
be down the basement, you could burp, and you can hear it on the second floor.
Yeah,
That's
but it's
the
also
only problem with
isolated.
it.
Like
Yeah.
that baby was not outside because it's this thick
Mhm.
stone. And
Yeah.
when you're in there, you are completely insulated from the
Yeah.
world, but it is loud inside. Everybody is asking to hear it again. Could you play it again,
Sure.
please? Thank you, Anthony.
It's pretty-
Wow.
Yeah.
Because we
It's so
did
good. Goes
we
on
did
and
pick
on.
it we did pick it up twice. One that was on the static
Oh.
camera inside solitary, and then there's one where my friend me and Dave are walking from one end of the second floor to the other, and we're having a conversation, and the baby's crying in the background. We never even
Oh
heard it
my goodness.
until it was played back.
That's
So
so
it was
clear.
definitely
That
not
is no
disembodied.
animal.
Mhm.
What's that?
No.
No, that's definitely
Yeah,
no
that's
animal.
I know
And
because so
I
many
don't think there's
times
any of those
I
animals in that area anyway, like that.
no, not at
Red
all.
foxes
It's
sound like
the
babies and stuff like that,
middle
and
of the
or
town.
women screaming. But there's
But no
nothing
more
like
like a
that inside the
scream.
whole. It's a closed. You're inside there, and you lock yourself in for the night. Oh well,
Yeah.
you leave, and
And
that's
it's
the whole thing.
echoing.
Because you got to lock the door because the public sees the door open, and they come in. Which we had a problem like that one time. Some guy come
Yeah.
walking in, and we thought he's part of the parks department. He goes, "Oh," and he starts talking to us. I'm like, who are you? Oh no, I just passed it by. I seen the door open because I think somebody went outside to smoke.
It's like,
And
no.
and I'm like, you can't be here. This is a private event. Oh, can I walk around? No. So I had to do the
Oh,
old
no.
bouncer thing that I learned years ago.
Get out of here.
You leave.
Forget about it.
When you leave, you can walk out the door or be tossed out the door. It's your choice.
Your choice. That's
Oh.
right.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah, it gets so quiet there at night too. Like no,
does.
it's
very
so
quiet.
very
Yes.
quiet, and that's echoing. That's amazing. That's a
that is
great
very
one.
cool. Yeah, here's
Love
you got
it.
another one here
Ooh, another one from
from
Burlington.
Burlington.
Love it.
Okay. Is that all right? Yes, I got it. Sorry about that. Damn. You're getting it on yours?
Tell themselves the police station, but it's not coming through on them.
I think that was just the office and everything.
Are you still on channel 3? Oh, you're on channel 16.
Wait,
Wow.
I never touched this thing.
That changed to channel 16, sub-channel 22. You know how much work that is to do that? That is not easy. I couldn't even figure out how
Are
to
you still
do it.
filming?
Well, I mean,
Okay. Whoa, look at that. Look at that.
oh, maybe, is it on the low scale? No, it's not. Yeah, it is. It's on monitor.
Okay.
But it's still going to do sub-channel. Monitor would make it go through channel 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 22 and stuff like that. But there's sub-channels below each one, and it wouldn't make the sub-channel go. It doesn't scan through sub-channel.
Just search it yourself.
So something actually did that.
That's cool. Wow. Hey. Yeah, maybe someone's talking to you.
Well, documented, they might have had a problem with the walkie-talkie scanning through channels, and we didn't do it. Never know. I think that was weird.
Yeah, you know that.
Did you get? Oh, just that with the. That's the first time we ever used walkie-talkies,
Right.
and Dave had it set up, and I just had it clipped on my belt. I never had a chance to even take it off and talk to him or anything. And then we're upstairs walking in front of the solitary confinement,
Hmm.
and all of a sudden the camera starts clicking and going crazy, and I'm like, "What the heck?" And me and Dave looked at each other. We thought maybe Cynthia was on it, but then it was a police. It was a police talking back and forth.
Mhm.
That's when Dave says that it jumped from one channel to another channel, and then down 17 sub channels.
Huh.
So something was playing with it.
Yeah, I mean the
Which is crazy.
sub-channel thing. Wow.
Jacaretti,
Sub
what do you
channel, you
call it?
manually have to do it. And I never worked with these things before. This is the first time.
Exactly.
He just told me just click and talk and let go like a walkie-talkie. I said okay. He says
Okay.
we're all set up on the same channel and that's it. And he set us up on a channel that wouldn't be interfered with any local police, fire, or ambulance.
Mhm.
That's good. I mean, I've
Yeah.
had walkie-talkie set equipment off, and Mary Beth in the chat said that too. Like, I've had my walkie-talkies affect equipment, but never be
Mhm.
affected. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
That's also when
He's
you
right in
when you get
solitary, so who knows which spirit at what time
Oh,
decided
that
to mess
place.
around with it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a very active area for sure.
Yeah, I love that place, and that's I go up there. I sit there by myself in the dark, and that cell. I sit next to him. I say, "Hey, buddy, how you doing?" And I hang out next to him.
Yeah.
I just want him to
It's like
stop
a
moving.
statue.
Yeah.
I just want him to start moving. Say, "Hey, everything's okay," But
Oh my
he
gosh.
doesn't.
Yeah.
I mean, oh.
I don't
You
know
have
how
something
everyone
here
feels
called
about
the
that.
Bree Bright.
No, let's do the picture of Burlington.
Oh,
Oh,
I got the
perfect.
Burlington picture.
Yes,
That way we're
yes.
staying right there.
Perfect.
Because
Okay,
this is
yeah.
my favorite. My favorite spot is the basement.
Oh.
Okay, so this is a laser grid that was set up.
Okay.
Um,
Where
so
in the basement?
This is set up in front of the stairwell coming down from the warden side.
Okay.
So the laser grid is set there. And if you
Is
look,
that where the
unfortunately-
murder took place, Bill?
Yes.
Yeah, in that the walkway.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's that
So
walkway.
that was okay. There's like a murder that took place there, correct?
Yeah,
Is
God.
yeah,
that
there
the
was.
walkway?
I just
Okay.
forget where, if it was outside or not.
It was, I think, in the hallway at the
Yeah, I
bottom
think it
of
was
the
down the
stairs.
basement here. That's how he got out. He killed the person there,
Yeah.
and then he escaped out the back door. And
Right.
back then, there was not that big fence that was around it. That wasn't there. So he just ran
No.
out.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so the camera's set up right at the foot of the stairs as it comes down into the basement.
Mhm.
You'll see the big square light on the left
Mhm.
side. That's the window leading to the front of the prison.
Mhm.
Okay.
But if you look down from there, going toward the center of the photo,
Yeah.
you'll see like all the distortion lights have the same shape except for the one in the middle.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
If
Yeah.
we could, unfortunately, we can't blow that up. But when you blow it up, you can actually see the outline of a person, and he has like shoulders, like a security guard jacket.
Yeah.
And I think that when the laser hit him, it distorted it because they should all be dots. They all shouldn't
Yes.
be this
Right.
like
To
like
me, that looks like for grid. Grid's usually steady and going across, even with the waves. But the way it's going through there now, to me, just the grid itself, because it's a lot of it blacked out, looks like a head coming down the shoulders. Like, is that what you're talking about? And then the arm going off to the yes, okay.
Oh, for sure.
Yes.
And I think
Yeah.
that the laser grid hit that energy, and then it just I think reflected back. The camera
Mhm.
picked it up as when it came back in waves.
Yeah,
And
that's
that's
That
why I
why.
makes
think
sense.
the dots became waves.
Yeah, yeah.
I
It's so cool.
completely believe that it could affect the dots like that, the energy.
Mhm.
Absolutely. In the picture.
The way he's walking in that hallway between this in the center. So if where that energy is, if you walk out straight, then you're out into the yard.
Okay.
Yes.
That hallway
Mhm.
that goes outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's where the guy escaped.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, he killed him
Yeah.
outside there and then ran out that way.
So
Wow.
who knows
Wow.
who knows if that's him or it's a guard chasing him? I
Yeah,
don't know.
well, he was executed for that. So
Oh, so that was
he,
probably a
he was
guard.
actually he wasn't hung at the prison, but they hung him in town.
No.
They hung
they
him
didn't.
in.
They had that.
Yeah, they hung him in town as like an example, and everybody came to see and stuff, type
Right.
of thing. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I figured
clearly
since we're in
something's
Burlington,
blocking it.
those were the three that I sent from Burlington.
Those
Burlington.
are fantastic. We love Burlington. Every
Yes.
time I go there, we get really good stuff. Yeah.
Okay, you want to do the was a Bree Bright,
Oh, the Burn Bray.
Bird Bright?
Burnbrae.
That one.
I just went there the
I
first
just want.
time.
I want to set that one up so people know where. Because if I don't set it up, you're never going to know where to look. And then,
Okay.
Right.
then we'll do the one to number 2 to follow up. I mean, I wanted to
Okay.
save, you know what? Because that's the best one I have. Let's save that for the end, the Burn Bray.
Okay.
I love the way I
Because
love
Burn Bray
it. Okay.
2, Burn Bray 2 is a crazy video.
Fort Mifflin.
What
Yeah,
else
You
you
want
let's
to
go
guys?
Fort Mifflin, casemate
Philadelphia.
5.
Oh, with the spirit box running. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, do that one.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Fort Mifflin. That was pretty cool, that one.
Maybe you can tell us how many people are here. Can you tell us how many people are in the room here? 4? That's what it sounded like. We have 4 people in the hallway. How many people are in this room? That was clear, whatever it was. Sounded like it was great. Can you repeat that for us, what you just said? How many people are sitting in this room? Were you in charge of the ammunition?
Apparently the audio went out on that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. That was
What
that was in
happened?
casemate number 5 at Fort Mifflin. And the 2
Okay.
responses
Okay.
when Dave had asked how many people were in the room, it said 4 and then
4.
said 3. And we didn't understand that. And then one of the his nephew, who was with the Boy Scouts, they were in the hallway. He actually was in the room and then stepped out. So when we asked it,
Oh,
that's why he
wow.
said 4, and then you heard a couple seconds later 3, because he was in the
3.
room.
I heard
There
that.
was 4 of us because there was 3 of us plus him. Then he
Yeah, it was
stepped
corrected.
out, and then he said 3. Yeah, he corrected himself.
Oh.
That is
And
wild.
toward the end of that, if anybody's been to Fort Mifflin in the summertime, you know those bullfrogs are loud. You can hear the bullfrogs in the background a little bit.
We went there.
They are loud.
We went
And it
there.
was nice. We actually were able to run that EVP session in between the helicopter, the planes taking off from the airport.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You got
That's
to
the other
time
thing.
everything.
Oh, for sure.
Until unless it's between 11 and 5, then you get like maybe 1 an hour going out.
Yeah, that's funny because when I first went there and you start doing an EVP, also you see a plane take off. It's like,
Yeah.
okay,
You're like,
Yeah.
you gotta wait.
You just got to time it. Wait till it starts to fade away, and then get onto the questions right away.
Yes,
Right.
yeah.
Before the next one pops off. Because sometimes some time of the day, they're flying out of there like every 10 minutes.
oh yeah.
That one.
Yeah, I guess depending on what time of year it is, too. So you have one with the torpedo room with Fort Mifflin.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember which the torpedo room one was. I forget what the hell that one was now.
We can play it. You can tell us about it. We could always replay it if we need to.
Okay.
Let's see.
We'll
Torpedo
play
room,
it.
Fort Mifflin. Yeah.
I guess we lost audio on that again.
Yeah.
No,
But
it's a short clip.
Okay, so the
Oh,
whisper,
okay.
is that what we're listening to?
What's that?
Is that you whisper? Is that the whisper
No.
that we're listening to? That's not
That's-
you. Okay.
No. Let me give you the
Yeah,
backstory on
now
it,
you
and then
can
we can
set
play
it
it
up.
again.
Yeah.
Okay. The torpedo room. Whenever I go into a location, I turn on the voice. The torpedo room's got the 4 posts in that with the cover over the hole. So first thing I did as we walked in there is I turned the recorder on, set it down on there, and then we decided to set up the equipment. And we don't talk because I don't want to talk over anything because I'm already disturbing anything that possibly is in there. Because I'm interrupting the normal energy that's in there by walking in. So we don't say a word. And it's very quiet in there. You can't hear anything from outside because it's like the way that the torpedo room, if nobody's ever been there, the way the torpedo room is built, it's built like a dark room. So it baffles where the light can't bend, sound can't bend. So you walk into the, let's see, you walk in this way, you go this way, this way, this way, and then down, and then you're in. So the sound can't travel because they would yell from the towers, ready, set, and then they would just chain command it all the way down, and then they would fire and shoot the torpedo in the Delaware.
Okay.
So as we were walking outside into the place before we hit the recorder, we're walking in, and Dave, who was with me, asked me, he says, I'm not going to say what it is, what her name is, because that's the EVP. But we were talking about her, and they were listening. So 16 seconds in, you'll hear the whisper, and then I'm not going to say the name. I want to say.
I think I know what it is that I want to say it either.
Okay.
It's very clear. Everybody I've played it for gets it right off the bat.
Yeah.
I'm going to play it, and then when it starts getting quiet, I'm going to kick it off.
Okay.
All right. All right. We'll play it again.
Okay.
Anybody in the audience, we'd like to have you guys to listen.
Let us know
and
what you
tell
hear.
us
16
what
seconds.
you hear. Okay.
Okay.
This is audience participation time.
You can turn it up a little bit too if you need to.
The one who gets it gets a yay.
Gets a cannoli.
Gets an autograph.
Hey.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to promise no cannolis because everybody wants cannoli from me. Everybody show up has to have a cannoli. It's like here we go.
It's pretty clear.
Yeah.
And we continued setting stuff up. We never heard it. We just started doing our thing.
That's so loud and clear.
It is, isn't it?
Did anybody get it in the chat? Yeah, okay. Someone said Anna or Hannah.
Close.
That's a good guess. It's very close. You could hear that.
I heard 2 words.
Yeah. No, that's the first time I heard it. I thought same thing as
it's 2 syllables. It's 2 syllables.
Oh yeah, somebody put that in there. 2 syllables.
Yeah. A couple of people thought they heard doctor or okay.
Okay, we'll try it again.
First time. Yeah.
Try it again, sure.
Here we go. One more time.
You guys are getting close.
Here we go.
You are. That's not bad.
see if anybody else can guess it.
Oh, we have a guest, Rhonda.
What's that?
We have a guest, Rhonda.
Somebody
They all sound
somebody got,
like it.
it is
Yeah.
it. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, Rhonda.
No, no.
Rhonda.
I got to get these
exactly.
guys cannolis.
Nice job,
Okay.
Cocos.
Cocos. Those Cocos got it.
Woo!
They got the grand prize.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, she spells it with the H, so it's RHONDA.
Rhonda.
But yeah, that's it. He got it. Awesome.
Yeah,
I was hoping somebody
you
would
guys-
get it because
it
it
was
was
really
just
close,
so
though.
pronounced.
Yeah, but I can see why people said like Anna or that was
Yeah.
close. Oh, Rhonda.
That's cool.
That was really cool because we were talking about outside before we walked in.
Very
And,
nice.
So they were listening.
That's a great one.
Yeah.
I got the audience mad at me because Coco's get the
Not fair.
cannolis again.
Not fair. They always get the cannoli.
Not fair. They always get cannolis.
No fair.
Yeah, 305. And Denny and
Jenny and Mondo in Miami.
Mondo. Yeah,
If
they're in
if you
Florida,
guys-
so they don't get the
if
good
you guys-
cannolis.
No, if
They
you guys
come up here and get a good
here,
cannoli.
we'll get you cannoli. We
No,
promise you cannoli.
Yeah, they're gonna be at Gettysburg, so
Yeah, we'll have to bring some good ones.
yeah. Last year she brought cannolis for me in Gettysburg, and I had the cannolis put in my refrigerator.
I
So
did.
I
That's
had
right.
them in there, but I had to leave on that Wednesday. So I had to leave. I mean, on that Saturday early in the morning. So I left. I took the cannolis with me. So nobody had cannolis.
Yeah. Jeez.
Well, I had a 5-hour ride, so I had to
But
eat
you left
something.
but you left all your Red Bull in my fridge.
Yeah, all the Red Bulls were left behind.
Like 17 Red Bulls and no cannoli.
Oh God.
That's no good.
Yeah, but
That was a great one, Bill.
that was good.
I
That was
love an
good.
EVP.
Did I have?
just love
I think
EVP.
that was it for Fort Mifflin. Was the case made and that one, the torpedo?
Yeah, that's the only two you got.
Good stuff.
Picture you sent me was that's Farnsworth. Okay.
Oh, let's. You know what? This one is a lot of fun. It's a good 5-minute clip. I think the one from
Where is
McGarris.
McGarrett.
McGarris
I love that place.
I haven't been there. Tell us about it.
McGarris Stagecoach it's in Monroe, New York.
Okay.
They don't do any investigations anymore. It's a Masonic lodge.
Oh, okay.
But when they did investigations, they would hang stuff over the plaques on the walls and stuff, so
Yeah.
nobody could see it.
Mhm.
And no, they did it for a while. They do have some outdoor activities. They have a German beer fest. At least they did. I haven't noticed one in a while, so I don't know if it's just strictly a. But it's an interesting building because there's the building is comprised of 3 different sections that were added to it. So you got from the 1700s to 1800s to 1900s. So what they did was when they needed to expand it, they would take one of the outbuildings, and just put it up against the house. So you have windows that open up into walls or windows that open up into nowhere because they just moved buildings against the fronts and the sides. So it's this mishmash looking building.
How
You got to
strange.
step down to go into a
Yeah.
room or step up. They did what they needed to do, what they had on the property.
Yeah. Then
Sure,
matter
sure.
of fact,
Like the
it was-
Winchester House.
the original place was actually where the stagecoach did stop. That was
That's
actually a
the name.
stagecoach. That's actually the original stagecoach. And what was it? The Erie Railroad's right there. The original railroad. It's abandoned. Yeah, we went there, and because it's actually one of the railroads that's on the Monopoly board, and it's abandoned
Erie
over there.
then. Okay.
And we just driving around. We got to the place early, and we were driving around. It's like that looks like old abandoned train yard there. So we, of course, we go over there and start investigating. And then we said Erie Railroad. I'm like, oh, so of course I looked it up and everything, and it was actually one of the original stops that went into the city. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, we got the history on the building and everything, that it was part of the stagecoach trail from the city to
Mhm.
upstate to up north. And then I learned something that each outside each stagecoach inn, you would have candles at the time or lamps outside.
Right.
And if it was one lamp, then it was food only,
Oh.
or no, lodging only. If it was two, then it was food and lodging, and if it was three, it was food, lodging, and horses, which they had the barn in the back. So all the stagecoaches up the trail would have different. So they knew when they were coming up to it, if it had three, then they knew it had everything, because it was something that was set in stone, where you had lodging, then food, because lodging was more important than anything.
Of course.
Food was second.
Yeah, of course.
And then the horses were third.
Yeah, the reason I got in because I knew the couple of Masonic the Masons that actually were there. They were part of my union, and they actually came through with me. And and one of the Masons there that was there, part of my union, and he was a 33. Was it he had rank was like the highest you could be with the Masons, and he was like the highest on the East Coast at that time. So they got me in, and we did an investigation at that place. Matter of fact, if I knew this was going to be on, I have a drawing of a little girl from that place when I did it.
About how old?
She must have been about maybe 7, 8 years old. Oh, wow. She's sitting at the top of the stairs looking at us. You know when you go, you know where they have their altars?
That's the girl in white. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. I didn't know. You go up the stairs and you go upstairs and you go into that room that goes up the stairs, and then you go up another stair and there's another room on the top there. And she was sitting on those stairs looking down at us.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't even know there was a girl in white there. Wow.
Now we do. I thought you were going to say with the candles that it was like vacancy or no vacancy, but that's better.
No, that's how the stage coaches would know.
That's so cool.
If they needed to put the horses for the night and they didn't have horses, then they would just keep riding.
Right.
Or they would just stop there, get something to eat, and then continue to have one that had the.
It's like when it's by land.
So this is McGarrett Stagecoach in the second floor, in the one bedroom where the woman in white.
Okay.
I decided to do an experiment. We'll do it, and then you could show it. Okay. Where I've had this thing with it's kind of funny. It's a take on smoke and mirrors. I've done it 2 different ways. This one, basically using I don't think I used the laser grid in this one, but I might have. Fill the room up with fog, and then I'll use a laser grid, which will take the dots and make them elongated. So besides you'll see disturbances, it could give you a shape, an outline. Then I got the idea, well, you know what? Since I have all this DJ equipment, let me try a strobe. And I got this idea from one of the shows. They did something, and I says, wait a minute, I could do that easier. He was trying to take pictures with a flash in a certain time. And I says, why not just run a video and use a strobe? It's like a flash anyway.
Exactly.
And then you can go back and go frame by frame. And you get better results that way. You know, you might see what's in the background.
So smart.
So this I set up in the room. In the other room in front of it is just the display room over the doorway. So I sat up in the doorway. My friend Dave is laying in the bed, and I got the camera shot on him with the fog and the strobe light. And the spirits were, I'll just leave it like this. The spirits were curious about the flashing light.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Yeah, that room you're talking about, we got activity there also. So that's a pretty cool room.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
I can't wait to see it. Let's do it.
It's more of a 3D effect. So the theory I have behind the whole concept of this is that they use the laser grid where you could see the disruption of the lights by an energy. And my theory is that if you use the smoke, you can possibly get an outline, which you might not get with the grid because of all the lights. And it does create a 3D effect. I don't know if you could see the lights where you would just see the grids on the wall. The smoke actually will trace the lights all the way to the wall. And it'll give it a 3D effect. So if there's any spirits here, you can come on out and talk to us. We can actually see it now. I know you liked this before because we did a little bit of it before, and you seem to really like the strobe light because you started speeding it up on me.
Yeah, it was weird.
That was cool. So let's set it nice and slow. See if we can get it to do it again, because that was pretty cool. Come on, where you at? Come on. See if you can speed it up now.
Interact with us, talk with us, sit on the bed, and tell us some information about yourself. We'd appreciate it.
There it goes. And I am standing here with the smoke thing in my hand. And this thing just started taking off on its own. So for some reason, they kind of like this strobe. And I don't know why, but... So if I slow it down, again... See if they can speed it up. Come on, if you like the light, you can speed it up. And those are fresh batteries and the laser grid's already dying. I gotta get the plug-in one to really do this thing for a good amount
Tell
of
us
time.
how many people are in the room with us. You arrive here on the stagecoach. How long are you staying here for? You mind that we're here trying to communicate with you?
Now shut it off.
Oh, yeah.
I'm up here basically unplugging the IR light to see the difference and stuff with the smoke thing in my hand. And literally just shut off the strobe this time. This is cool. Do you not like the strobe? Is it too much?
Okay, I got a couple questions that were asked at me.
Yeah.
Yes, one of my other teammates was sitting on the left, on the right by the window. When
Okay.
somebody said they saw his
Yeah.
shoulders.
Yeah.
Somebody was. So my friend Dave was in the bed, and I think JW was up on the wall. Somebody said something in the
The
front
left
left.
corner.
I think that might have been when the strobe was on. It created a crazy shadow
Okay, I saw that.
when I
Yeah.
disconnected the IR light.
Okay.
'Cause I was just trying to see what it would look like on the camera. But then,
Yeah.
of course, I started playing with the IR light, and all of a sudden the strobe light stops. I'm like, ah.
When that froze, it was pretty creepy. Like that
Yeah.
was pretty creepy
So
when it
first
froze.
they sped it up, and I didn't have
Yeah,
the
I saw.
camera on. So then I'm like, oh man, I got to hope they do it again for me.
And
So
almost
we
on
set it up again
command,
with just
it
the
did,
flash
yeah.
at a certain sequence, and all of a sudden you could see it start picking up speed. Was there a doll or something? Well, there was my friend Dave laying in the bed.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there was
Yeah,
any
I saw
doll.
that.
Yeah, that was Dave.
I love that experiment. That was a really cool experiment. I've done the like a fog machine before, and I love it. Yeah.
I've done it.
Yeah.
That's the first time I did it. That's probably back in 2014
But
when
the
I first did it.
strobe.
Yeah.
Cool.
When I started bringing the strobe into it. And then where else have I done it? Burlington, because that's that long hallway where that one laser grid shot was. I eventually brought and introduced it there with the fog machine and the strobe. Rich
Very
happened to
nice.
see it. Rich and Kim was there that night too. So they got to see
nice.
that. And then I've done that at White Hill a few times. And it's just, but the crazy thing is when the green light is the best for the laser grid. But
Oh,
now I
yeah.
have the one that doesn't run on batteries that basically
To plug it in.
lights up and stays lit up because it's then that big elongated fat battery,
Yeah.
7,000 milliamps, and that lights it up and stays perfect. So when I did that, you could see at one point in the video, you could actually see where the smoke started to go up toward the top left-hand corner where where the dot got a little elongated, and that's the theory behind it. But when we did it at White Hill, not White Hill, Strauss Mansion, in the basement, we shot it toward from the back to the front.
I was there.
What's that?
I was there.
And then after we did it, we saw what it looked like, but then we all decided to see, well, let's go on the other side and look at it to see what the spirits are looking at it. And it was like something like in the Twilight Zone or the old TV series.
Oh, yeah.
It was just it's a crazy experiment, but it's a takeoff.
Very
it's
cool.
a takeoff on a magician's smoke and mirrors type.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, the smoke is cool. I like to do that, but you can't do it in every location because sometimes it does set off smoke detectors in some places.
Well, see, this stuff this is liquid fog, so it's not smoke.
Okay.
Yeah, but mine still
So it doesn't
sets
have the
things
smell,
off.
and it doesn't leave a residue.
Yeah, I had liquid fog that did set things off too, but
Yep.
yeah, but I like that because with the strobe and the smoke, and you got the strobe and the smoke, and the strobe is going through the smoke, and you put that in a corner with nobody there, just let it sit there, and it's just like a just like a laser grid, but just a smoke screen, and you actually can see a shadow going through with the fog and that.
True.
Which I've been part of an experiment with that, which is pretty cool. It's like, what was that? You know, so that was pretty cool. You know,
that was.
So
that was,
can you explain?
That was a crazy night.
that was very cool.
Can you explain how the strobe works? Is it a switch, or is like a dial? How does it go
Dial.
faster? How does it stop?
It's a dial in the back. So once it's on and it's set.
Yeah, you'd have to touch it.
And what I did is the next day when I got home, I says, well, you know what, maybe because it got hot, it sped up. So I did it, I let it, and no, It just stayed
It
on
never
the same
changed.
thing.
It never froze. It
No,
never
'cause
went faster.
I set it up to I have a little timing box for like playing piano that you can set on it for a certain tempo.
Yeah.
And I
Mhm.
timed it to that tempo and then let it go for an hour and came back and it was still in time. So I know that it didn't get hot and then start doing some crazy stuff. Because I was, I was like,
I would have done the
first
same
time
thing.
doing it, I got to try to debunk it to see if it's the equipment
course.
or if it's the spirits.
Of
Yeah.
course.
I have a strobe machine also, but I got like a Halloween one that the strobe machine, but it also has a voice on it, so it goes.
Oh, okay.
But you just shut that off and just have the strobe going.
Yeah.
It's like a Halloween one to scare people, but it works just the same. Shut the audio off. You shut the volume, the audio off on it, and just let the strobe go.
I love
That's
it.
pretty cool. I like
I love
that.
it.
Matter of fact,
That's
you
cool.
give me ideas to start bringing stuff back.
Actually, I did do that at Whitehall too, upstairs in
At
the one
Whitehall?
hallway.
Yeah.
Or that hallway down
in the
on
hall.
the
The
third floor, going down
hallway.
towards where the
Oh,
room is
yeah.
with the hall.
Yeah.
Second
No,
floor,
the second
maybe?
floor. Second or
Second
third?
floor.
Second?
Second.
Oh, anywhere in that place.
Anywhere in that place, yeah, you're gonna
Oh, yeah.
definitely see something. That place is amazing.
I love that
especially-
experiment.
Especially the bar downstairs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I know.
that
Everyone
bar.
loves that.
Everybody ends up down there at the end of the night anyway. And it's
I
not.
love
And it's not because the spirits that you want to drink. It's the spirits that they give you communication.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
What do
did
we
that
got?
one time down there with when Ron was doing the what do you call it, the his ITC stuff. It was before the digital seance, and
Right.
he had the machine going. He had, I think it was
Direct
at the
radio
time he
voice.
had the radio going, and
Mhm.
and you know how down the bar, and we heard ringing like a phone, old fashioned phone ringing, and right there in that corner, it's old fashioned phone.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
at the bottom of the stairs.
So,
Yeah.
so I went up and I answered the phone. I wanted, it's like, hello, hello. I wanted to hope somebody was on the other side, but nobody was. I didn't have a nickel to throw in it, but there's the bells on the bottom with the rings. So I just hit back and forth, and that's where the ring would have sound, and that's what we heard on the radio. That was pretty
That's
cool.
pretty cool.
That was very cool. So you have a couple
got
other
left?
things here. Which
Oh,
one?
my goodness.
What do I got left?
You
Yeah,
got
we got
Penhurst, Little Girl, Union Cemetery.
Oh,
And
how much
Bird
time
Ray.
we got? Oh yeah, we should probably get
Yeah,
to
we
them
have a
now.
half hour. Yeah, let's do
Okay,
it.
Yeah.
so let's do the next Union
Ah.
Cemetery one.
Okay, here we go.
Did I say Rhea?
Rhea.
Him. Chris. Chris Rhea is here?
Chris Rhea is here?
Hello, Chris. Thank you for communicating with us. Anyone else?
If you're here, can you have all the birds just stop singing for like 10 seconds? Thank you.
Cool.
How cool is that?
You tell
I
the
had
bird.
spirits that they make the birds shut up for 10 seconds, and they did.
Oh, that's
Like-
awesome. That's cool. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's
That was so funny.
That's Union Cemetery. We were in front of Chris Rhea's family plot. And
Wow.
the birds were
Love
just
it.
so
Came up.
noisy and everything. We couldn't hear, so I just
You're like,
threw it out there, and they listened.
hey,
That is
hey,
very
can you
cool.
make the birds be
Yeah.
quiet?
Yeah, Union Cemetery in Hackettstown.
I got to have that spirit around me. 'Cause
Hackettstown,
some
New
people
Jersey.
like to tell be quiet, and then maybe the spirit can help me to stop them from
Yeah.
communicating, breaking my chops.
All right, so what do we got? Just the one in Penhurst, right?
Penhurst
Penhurst
and
and Burn Bright.
the Burn Bright.
Which I can't wait to see. I just went there for the first time recently.
Okay.
All right, so do Penhurst.
Well, explain or just play it.
Yeah, let's-
Mayflower Building, the little
Uh-huh.
girls' room, and we'll leave it at that.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, now we're on the second floor. No, we're still down one floor yet.
So remember you
Yeah.
said the first and the second here?
What I tried, there was one room with all toys in it. Oh,
I think
Chris.
that's the first
I
one.
picked the wrong side with the line.
Wait, you can't see the corner?
No, I'm not taking that chance.
Where? No, it didn't. This toy's going off on me.
Where?
Right here. Can you please make the toy go off again? Please play with it.
I thought I heard it from out in the hall.
Record it, Jerry. Can you,
Oh God, I got it on camera too.
awesome. Can you please turn it back on?
Hold on. Oh, I stepped on something. Candies.
Yeah, candy. I got that on camera.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did too.
That was creepy.
That
Well,
was
let's see if we can get her to do it with the K2 there.
Oh, that's your, okay.
Yes.
He's gonna turn mine on.
Can you please turn the game back on?
Oh.
That's pretty cool. They're playing with the toy.
Yeah,
Toy.
you can
And
hear it.
The only thing is, I actually, at that point, the battery, for some reason, I thought I had an extra camera battery on me, and I didn't. It was in the car. So I'm saying to myself, man, it'd be nice, get this on camera. Because I eventually I did get a battery, but I forgot to go back into the room. But before I left, I turned the toy over and opened up the battery compartment. And that thing was so old, there was no contacts left or anything. There was no batteries in it.
Right.
And even if there was, they wouldn't have worked because everything was just rusted and disintegrated.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, everything's old there. Yeah.
Because in the beginning of it, when we're walking, you can slightly hear it go through.
Yeah.
And that's when
You hear it down
the
the hall.
couple that I was with was from Connecticut. It was their first time they ever went to a haunted place. So they were stoked after that. I was surprised they didn't run out of there because that's pretty crazy. All of a sudden you walk in the room and you ask them can you play with the toy, and they actually do that for you.
Yeah,
That's
and
pretty
toys
crazy.
can be creepy. Toys can be creepy. Dolls
Yes.
talking. It can be creepy.
But a lot of
That's
people do leave
amazing.
toys in that room, and every so
do.
often they have to remove them because there's so many of them that sometimes people can't even move around in there. Like you heard me walking on the candy.
Right. Yeah, no, there's so many toys in there, but that was cool. I used to have those leapfrog toys with my daughters when they were little. Oh my god!
Any advice to shut up this lady's cardinal, Mary Beth's?
Yeah. Just
Mary
ask
Beth
the
wants to know
ghost.
how I got the birds to shut up.
Yeah, she wants to know how you
That
got the
noisy
bird.
cardinal.
Mary
I wonder
Beth.
how they do it. They're like,
I guess, or their frequency, they just bark it out and it just deafens them. I don't know.
they're just like,
Yeah.
maybe they've got
What
their
do
attention.
what do we got?
you
Oh,
know?
Anthony, do the Gettysburg one first. That's
Which
just
one?
a picture.
Oh,
Oh, just a picture. Yeah.
where is
Farnsburg.
this from? Burnbrag?
Gettysburg.
Oh, Gettysburg.
And this is amazing.
This is
Oh
This is in the basement of the Farnsworth, where they would have like the little sitting thing, and they had the fake coffin where they would give you the little lecture on it.
Mhm.
Okay.
Well, I was taking pictures. I took one shot of this, and there was a guy standing there, so I went and took one off to the right, and then when I came back to the left, he was out of there, so I took the picture. This is taken with a Nikon DR60, so it's a digital SLR. And so when I hit the shutter to take the picture, the shutter opened and it's supposed to close right away, and it didn't. It actually, I'm holding this camera as still as I can, and it still wouldn't close. 23 seconds later, I had to actually shut it myself because it wouldn't shut off. It wouldn't take the picture. So it was absorbing all the colors. And then this is what came out of it. And then somebody says, well, you jiggle the camera up and down. I says, well, how do you explain funeral director W.D. Minikin that's crystal clear on the back wall, including the chairs? And
the chairs are
stonework?
perfect.
Yes.
Yeah.
I says no. And then the big white distortion because of the shape of it. I originally thought it was a soldier because they would have those jackets that had like the little mini cape built into the top of them. Because they rode on horses, and that's what I think. The one part where the shoulder comes off on an angle, you see where the head is, and that.
Yes.
And then somebody had said that there was a. This I found a couple of years later. This is from 2012. I think in 14, I went back to I've been to Gettysburg many times. That and Salem are my two favorites. And somebody had mentioned that there's a nurse that monitors and walks the building. And if you're not feeling right, you'll feel a soft hand on your shoulder. That's just her letting you know that she's there and you're okay. So
also, if you smell lilac,
nurses' uniforms were the same style with the little cape. They were white. And then I was thinking, oh, could it be a nurse? But it's white, but it's energy. So I'm not sure.
Yeah, the interesting to me is, yes, there is a nurse that walks that hall. The woman who walks those hallways, takes care of everybody. Yeah. We went there, like I said, I've been going there since 2008, 2009, 10, whatever. I was going there twice a year for a long time. And Farnsworth is, we went there with one of my friends, Kenny, and he had stage 4 cancer. He was doing good, and he wanted to spend one last time, so we took him here. And he was in the room upstairs, and we were smelling lilac. The was lilacs, and they said the people downstairs said if you start smelling lilac, that means she's in the room. So somebody's sick there, and she's in the room trying to take care of them.
Yeah.
And what's interesting about this picture, I could show you right above this room, this area here is the Jenny Wade. They have a room upstairs for her. And you go in that room, and there was a cat, a stuffed cat, on off the bed. There's a bedroom there, and we were getting readings off that stuffed cat. It was a dead cat that was stuffed, and we were getting readings off the cat. I would move it wherever I moved the cat, I was getting readings. So we're taking pictures, and these are the exact kind of pictures we were getting from that, with the light and the sun. And Jenny, I'll show you the pictures one day, and I'll send some to you too, Bill. Okay. And the same, and you can see me on the floor. I'm looking under the bed. I'm looking all different places to get a reading, and you see this light all around me and coming towards me and everything. So this is very interesting because it was around the same time probably when I was down there.
You see the letter L in funeral and the big bright thing above it?
Yeah.
That's a cat.
Oh, okay.
That's a cat?
That's a
orange.
Cat. That's why, yeah, the big bright one above the letter L on funeral.
Right.
Yeah, that's actually a cat.
Is that a window?
I didn't know that was a cat. No. And I just told you about we were getting readings like this in a room with a cat.
I could send you. I have a picture with where it's crystal clear, and you can see what it is.
And I'll send you the pictures of mine because I got the cat. Yeah. I'm holding it and everything, and we got the same kind of things. My brother was there. My son was there. My son was taking the pictures and everything. Oh wow, that's wild.
So I can see that.
Yeah, when you said cat, I'm like, my God, that's a cat. That's a cat with all the energy coming out of it.
Holy shit! I wonder if it's the same cat.
Maybe. What do we got left?
Chairs. You can see the chairs right through that light. Like you said, like even through it, you can see the perfect chairs.
Yeah.
Okay. You're down to the Burn Bright.
The two Burn Brights. That's it.
Yeah. You got the Burlington Inn, McGowan's, Penhurst, Union, Rolling Hills, and the Fort Mifflins. Yeah. So you're up to that.
Okay, this one. We'll do the Burn Bray 1 first.
Okay.
Okay, so this was taken, and then I wound up going back 7 years later, which will be the number 2. But let me set you for number 1. Number 1 is up in the attic.
The best place, the most active place in the whole place, in my opinion.
All the way back by the pool table.
Mm-hmm.
I set up a camera. This was before I had HD cameras. This is my old Sony SR 82 or something like that.
Right.
So this is with the laser grid. It might be difficult to see on the computer, but the top left corner, I don't remember the time stamp on it, but you'll see like the lights will slowly disappear in that corner.
Okay.
Like
Top
something's
left.
peeking around the corner. Checking out,
Okay.
what's going on in here? Because it's probably the first time somebody had a laser grid up there shooting out
Yeah.
toward the front.
Okay, here we go.
If you want us to leave, you need to make a noise for us. Well, if you don't want to talk to us, we're going to leave.
I actually think it's not as cold up here than it is downstairs.
Yeah, it's.
I mean, it's
getting a little
cold.
cold.
It's cold, but it seems like that room that we sat in was colder. Man, I can't believe how quiet it is.
Yep. Yeah, it's just wild. Nothing. Nothing on a K2. Nothing anywhere. We had more stuff going on downstairs.
Yeah.
So I say we head back down. This is quiet.
I'm surprised that nothing up here is, with all this stuff,
Yeah.
you think something would be holding some type of fucking energy, right?
You would think so.
Mm-hmm.
Did you
Okay,
see the
I
two
saw it.
dots all up in the
Yep.
corner by themselves all of a sudden
Yep.
disappear? And
Yeah.
then
And then
shortly
you see that
after
one
that,
dot blinking like something's like keep on.
Yeah. and
Right,
then
right
two
there.
of them
Yep.
dropped out. On the TV, you could see it much brighter because you could play with the contrast and brighten it up
Right.
a little bit.
Mhm.
Because
Right.
there's like eight of them that just disappears. Yeah, the guy I was with was I think it was my friend Mike Russo from Staten Island. He was the one that said, "Man,
So, hey,
all of a sudden it got
Okay.
cold. All of a
Okay,
sudden it
that
got
attic
cold."
is freezing. That
Yeah.
attic, for the record, is freezing cold.
Yeah.
We were
And there
we were
is-
there in the winter. It is so cold.
I forget when we were there. I'm not sure. Probably February or something like that. It was
so
definitely.
cold.
It was
And
definitely
it was
chilly.
so active for us. We had a
Yeah.
guy on the EVPs just yelling at us, swearing at Robert Bandoff.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, he was so
Yeah, that
angry.
place
It
was
was the same guy
definitely,
just screaming at us. He told him to get effed. I was like, I guess I could say it,
well,
but yeah, he was
So
not
then-
happy.
So that was back in 2014. Then 2021
Hmm.
or 2020 was it? It was November. I know that. I had a chance to go back, and this was staying overnight.
Yeah.
We had booked the whole place,
Yeah.
and they had just. This is shortly after the episode of Ghost Hunters where they discovered that hidden room.
Yes,
And
that little room.
it was me and another person supposed to. There's two beds outside it now that was
Yep.
going to sleep up there. Well, he didn't. He chickened out. Me? Hell no! I
Oh.
slept up there.
Good for you.
I slept up there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I figure what Yeah, it's a hidden room. Who knows what? And I'm gonna. And I didn't. I didn't get awakened or anything like that. It was all fine. I didn't sense anything.
It's a
However,
small room. It's like dolls. There's little chairs and little dolls. It's not like a big
oh,
room.
we have
It's a
that doll
it's a
closet,
tiny little
that
room.
doll room downstairs by
Oh
the
yeah.
bathroom. That's
Mhm.
creepy.
But the little room that they discovered is not like a big room. It's just sort of a tiny little room. Yeah.
It's
Just to
amazing
let
that they
everybody
found
know. Yeah,
it. You
it's
would have never
incredible.
known it from the
It's
architecture that there
cute.
was
No.
probably, it was probably like 4 or 5 feet deep. I mean, not big at all.
No, it's small, but it's right off the room, like a closet. Like it's right off the room you slept in. Yeah. It's freezing in that attic. Freezing.
So when we had the chance to go back, I says, well, I'm going to see if they remember me.
Oh, good.
So one of the things I love to do at an investigation is, and my friends, they just say, Bill, do the knock. And
He's
it's not
famous
my
for
knock.
that.
It's not my
Okay.
knock. I never
It's your
invented it.
thing. Okay.
But it's something that, because it's a timestamp, because I think it was written in
Sure.
1893 or 1898. So anybody before that never heard of it. Anybody after that did. And it's basically shaving a haircut because it's part
Right.
of a classical piece of music. So you go dent, 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 and then you wait for the response.
The two
So
knocks. Like
I've gotten
dun, dun.
crazy. I've gotten crazy stuff. Anthony was with me when we were at the Pine Bush Museum.
Mm-hmm.
Your dog came through, and then
And my dog, yes.
Then the question came
Cookie.
to me, and
Mhm.
I went to
I got that on video.
I asked Ron. I says, Ron, do you think they can hear noise, sounds? He goes, yeah. He knew where I was going to go with this. He says, yeah, try it. So I did dent, 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 and we heard boom, boom coming back.
Wow.
And then I've had one where I've done knock and on a millimeter, and the spirit grabbed the antenna twice. So it went zzz, zzz. So I get crazy responses. I get
Wow.
pipe bangs. Just so I decided to do this upstairs. But I went up there and announced, do you remember me? I'm back. And this is probably the best video I have gotten. It's going to be hard to hear the response. We did get a response because you can hear the other people in the room. But what you're going to be, oh, we have time? Yeah.
Yeah.
Play it and then we'll review, and then we'll talk and then play it again.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
We can do
There
it.
we go.
It's okay. I'll take it.
Did you hear
Can you
that?
finish this for me? What's
Yeah.
Was that enough?
Was it?
Sound like-
You finished the stomach.
Yeah.
I heard it.
So you can hear the response, but that's not the part. The best part is there's a shadow figure that actually moves in, makes the noise, and then steps backwards.
Oh
The
shoot!
two-
I wasn't
the
looking.
two-
Okay, I was
The
listening.
2 blotches.
Yeah.
That's why I figured let me play it first.
Yeah.
There's 2 blotches of light, big ones, and then as you're looking at the screen, and then off to the right, there's a 1 dot by itself. So between that dot and that middle big blob, you'll see the shadow move and then move back.
It came in, knocked twice,
Mhm.
left. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we're
Love
going
it.
to do it again.
Because I
The
had did the
knocks
knock
are loud.
first.
Okay, here we go.
It's okay. I'll take it.
Did you hear
Can you
that?
finish this for me? What's
Yeah.
Was that enough?
Was it?
Sound
Yeah,
like-
You finished?
the stomach.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, isn't it? Because
Oh, I
you can
love
see
it.
you can see the shadow move in. Looks like something reaches up, responds, and Maria behind me says, "Did you hear that?" Because we
Yeah.
all heard it. The camera didn't quite pick it up,
It corresponds
distasteful.
exactly with
Yeah.
the knock.
and then
It's like
the shadow
amazing.
moved right back in, and that's
So cool.
in the same location on the pool table.
I
So-
mean,
They remembered me.
and that
Well, at
knock
least
is just,
I hope
a-
they did.
it's really a response. Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
That I know. I love this question. We have another hour, right? Oh, we wish. We wish.
Oh,
Oh my
boy.
gosh. This is such good stuff.
Yeah, that's
Cool.
probably the best video I've got. I've gotten.
It's so good.
Where I've actually seen something and a response to a direct request
At the same time.
Yeah.
I would like to watch that a couple more times. I might ask Anthony to send that to me.
Yeah.
No.
No, yeah, you do it.
I'm
and
not
like
going to do nothing.
Your best bet
Nothing to you.
when you get it,
Yeah.
put it on the TV.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm
Bigger
gonna
the
do.
screen, the better.
Yeah, yeah.
You could see it better.
That was
With
pretty
the
cool.
laser
That's
grid,
cool.
always. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this was so fun.
Yeah,
We have to
so-
make sure we get to. We have like 6 minutes left, I think.
Yep.
We have to
Yeah.
make sure that we get to how to find you and what
Mhm.
you're going to be up to and all that.
Right?
Are we there, Anthony? Are we at
Yes,
that point?
yes. We
At 50.
we're there.
Yeah, you're about
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
Where can you find me? Facebook. Just look up Casper, and if Casper, the
Casper.
logo will definitely be up there. Otherwise, you can start spelling out Catskill Area Society. It's listed both, so it shouldn't cross itself.
Okay.
And the meetups, all the stuff, all the information for the meetups, the past ones and stuff are on the Facebook page.
Okay.
And the meetings on Mondays.
Third Monday of every month, except for July and August. I like my summers off.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
And that's
And
at the
a lot of
Stanley
people take
Hotel.
so after
Yeah.
June, then we'll have the we'll pick it up in the fall in September.
Okay. I'm just putting
That's
this
cool.
on
I
the
mean,
chat.
it's that's cool. And like I said, Shanley's my favorite, so it's always going to be.
Is that your favorite? Really? The Shanley?
Did you
That's
know
your
that? I don't
favorite?
know. Did you ever hear that one before?
Is that your favorite?
It's yeah. So
Well,
yeah,
yeah, and you can go to all these places that he's at. You can go to Fort Mifflin. You can go to Burlington Prison. You can go to
Open to the
Burnbrae
public.
Mansion. Stay over. I think Burnbrae's great. Stay there. It's a bed and breakfast. Stay overnight. Unbelievable
Yeah,
investigation.
because you book the place. It's 10 people.
It's in New York.
You get dinner at
Glenn
night.
Something.
You get snacks during it, and you get breakfast before you leave. You
Yeah,
can't
they
beat it.
cook for you. They're
Yeah.
good cooks too.
And the owner, if you're into Olympic sports, trained a lot of
Cycling.
skiers
Cycling.
for the U.S. Olympic team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Bicycling. Yeah.
Mike, I think his name is.
Yeah. Cycling.
Really nice guy. Him and his wife.
Yeah. Really cool place.
I'm not into like any of those sports.
No Olympic sports.
No Olympic sports.
He's got a
That's
whole
the
room full
cannoli
of-
eating sport. You have a cannoli eating table. Hey,
Investigating.
cannoli, some pizza. Some. You know what I bought today?
What?
Gabagool. I bought a
don't
pound
even
of
know what that is.
gabagool. Cost me my right leg and arm, but
Something
I'm gonna
tells me
add
I
that-
wouldn't eat that. Whatever it is.
after this, I'm gonna go home. After the thing here, I'm gonna go inside. I got myself some semolina bread, slice that sucker up, and make myself a nice sandwich.
Is that meat?
Sandwich?
Sandwich.
Is it meat?
Of course, it's meat.
Ugh. All right.
She's a vegetarian, so
So, Bill.
Yeah.
What out of all those locations is your favorite?
What is my favorite?
we got
I
4
don't know.
minutes.
I know. Out of the ones tonight.
I got 4 minutes to come up with a favorite.
You-
Oh God, I've been
Damn
to
it.
so many places.
How about of the ones we saw tonight? Out of just those, what was
Out
your
of
favorite?
those,
Oh, we're putting you on the spot.
yeah, that's kind of tough because the places that they're just
They're good
all
stuff.
good.
You pick great ones.
I definitely have a lot of fun at Burnbrae.
Mhm.
And it's haunted. Like, let's just say it. That place is haunted. Yeah.
I would say out of all the ones we saw tonight, one place I just don't get there enough is Penhurst.
Oh yeah.
I've gotten
Mhm.
so much activity there over the years.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's a great place.
It's like being in another world, Penhurst. Yeah.
And I got drawings there too.
Rolling Hills, I mean, is always a good spot. It's
I
always
love
fun
it.
up there.
Yeah. So go
It's
to
really
these
hard
places.
to pick one specific spot. I mean, put me on the spot right now, Shanley Hotel.
Oh
because of
my
the story
gosh, you too.
Yeah.
the story that I'm putting together there. Oh yeah. All right. We got 3 minutes. All right. I almost forgot.
Oh, you got to show us.
The tool that I'm using now, it's called a dauber. You can call it a bobber. It's copper. I'm the conduit I ground myself with it. And you just ask yes and no questions instead of using dowsing rods. It's just up and down like this, except I don't think we're going to get any. I'm thinking of something and it's saying no. I'm not even thinking about it.
Oh, okay.
You don't test equipment at your house. That's the rule. You test it at your neighbor's house. That's what we say in my group. We're like, go test this at your neighbor's house.
See, look, it's testing at your house.
Saying yes. And if you look at my hand,
and
if you look at my hand holding it,
that's cool.
It's not moving. But this is crazy. Ready? Watch this. Watch this. Okay, good.
Oh my God.
So whatever energy I can tell them, okay, I'm good, and then we move on. This is what I've been using at the Shanley to get all the stuff that I've been able to get.
That's wow.
So it's a copper, but it has a quartz 4-point quartz crystal on the end, which draws the energy. And then me being the conduit,
uses you as like the
both feet on the ground, grounding it. I'm the extension of the energy.
Love it.
That's awesome.
You saw it here first, folks.
Doing it for a little while with this, and I've gotten great results with it. And I'm opening myself up to getting numbers in my heads and stuff like that. So it's opening up a bunch of other realms of possibility.
And it's adorable. It's adorable. Let's face it. When it does this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's important. No, I'm kidding.
That's I can even get the spirits at the Shanley to actually spin it, because I can purposely ask no questions because I know the answer is yes, but I can make them no. But it's funny, I did it last night.
Like circle?
It says, can you do me a favor and spin it in a circle? And they'll sit there and spin it. And that's like the showstopper, because they're like, okay, that's crazy.
Oh yeah,
we are running out of time.
We would love to have you back. We would love to have you back. Please come back. Please come back.
Yes.
You were an amazing guest. Thank you for coming.
We already ran out of time.
Yeah,
so thanks, Bill, for hang out. Don't go away.
Yeah, don't go anywhere.
Thanks.
Happy haunting.
Thanks, Bill, for you being here. We had a great time tonight. We miss Kim. Kim's be back next week, everybody. Thank you to the audience. You had some great questions, and always, you right on the money on some of the answers and stuff like that. So it's great. We have such a great audience. And I just want to tell everybody, you got to be safe out there. You want to look for ghosts. You don't want to be a ghost. Forget about it. Ciao, familia. Have a good night.
Guys. Bye.
Watch this ending, everybody. Watch this ending. Oh, I just want to add, we're going to have a drinking. Every time I say cannoli, somebody's going to have to take a drink in the audience. All right?
I'm drinking.
Good night. There we go.
Good night,
you don't like this ending?
Thank you.
I like coffee and maybe 3 people.